This might seem like a regular Lego brick, but first of all, it isn't Lego. Second of all, it is actually a living complex organism called a Blockegon. Spelled the Block-E-Gon. Yeah, yeah. And out of hundreds of thousands of them are made, these guys. Now, I incorrectly refer to the singular brick forms as blockegons, but those are actually called just blocks. These guys are the blockegons. Now, each blockegon has kind of a hive mind to every other blockegon around it, so they act as one creature, even though they are actually hundreds of thousands and maybe even millions of different creatures. Now, they originate from a dimension with technology far more advanced than ours, and you might be thinking, who is the ultimate mastermind behind these complex creatures? He must be very smart and intelligent, not like whatever, but nope, this is him, Chompatron. Now, since all three characters that I'll talk about in this episode, no, in our episode video are introduced, let me bring back the hint board. Oh, okay, Chompatron fell over. Now, last time we took off this hint, which was beasts. So, well, let's go over the remaining triangle, elemental, war, space, kaiju, blocks, and whatever this is. So let's just okay, you already started drawing air off blocks, and there they are. This guy, this guy, and the currently headless Chompatron. Yeah. Right? Oh, okay, let's just assemble Chompatron. Now, just like it, the Blockegons, Chompatron also originates from a dimension with a technology far more advanced than ours. So, and he was made purely as an experiment to see how far the line between technology and biology could be blurred. Yeah, I think it was pretty blurred. Like flamethrower, a organic-ish face, wheels that spin, and okay, let's just get multiple layers of teeth. Weird eyes. Okay, his tongue is supposed to be like a conveyor belt. No, what did I say? His tongue is supposed to be like a conveyor belt, but due to the limitations of the brick form, his toy version does not have a tongue at all. Now, Chompatron can eat like any. He can eat like normal-ish stuff like wood. Wait, no, not wood. That's not normal. Like meat, plants, but he can also eat literally everything else. Plastic, rocks, mud, wood like this table, and even literal molten lava. which all gets processed in processed in this like section of his body, like the stomach equivalent, and gets converted into fuel for his flamethrower tail. Now on to more details on these guys. Now also, every time a Blockegon feels anything, every other Blockegon in its hive mind feels it. So if it stubs its toe, the whole body gets in aching pain. If its arm is ripped off, well, arm, more like just another collection of blocks. After a huge stinging pain throughout the whole body, since they're simply block, like they can reconnect like nothing ever happened. Now these guys are Giraffe, yeah, J-R-E-F-C, Giraffe, and shore salt, like shore as in beach, a beach. Yeah. Now shore salt was actually formerly known as fishy fish, and was Chompatron's first attempt at a Blockegon. So Chompatron found these Blockegons while he was just kind of roaming around and accidentally stumbled upon the lab he was creating, and that had at that point been long abandoned. Inside was a simple enclosure of these guys, blocks, the ones I showed you at the beginning. Eh. After a lot of experimentation, he managed to convince them to form these guys. The first Blockegon ever reported was, well, not reported nor recorded, created was Fishy Fish, but he right after his creation flopped and flopped until he fell off the table he was on and shattered into a million blocks. And now those blocks, a few seconds later, just reformed into another creature which was specifically created to survive falls like that, Shoresar. And then there's Giraffe. He's like literally the actually meme, but like as a thing. He's like, he talks. No, not like that. He talks. Actually, he does talk like that. And if you couldn't understand anything he said, yeah, neither can I. Even though I literally voice act. Yeah. So, anything else I should talk about? Oh yeah, the Chompatron actually somehow has the intelligence to have made a journal. Also, fun fact: since he is semi-organic, half machine, half organic, he does not have artificial intelligence. He has natural stupidity. Yeah, also, but despite that, he made a journal in which he draws Blockegon concepts. But since there are not enough Blockegons to form any more than these uh, blocks, not Blockegons, why do I keep confusing them? Yeah, not enough blocks to make any more than these guys. Those concepts will not come to fruition until he can find out how to make more. Now, in those concepts is a Blockegon leveling system, which shows how unstable they are. Giraffe is a instability of 1, meaning can survive perfectly without any issues. Shoresar is an instability of 2, meaning he can survive without no issues, but occasionally may be damaged somewhat. And everything's falling apart. Just like fishy fish. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this off. Okay. Okay, now level 3 is, I mean, any level 3 Blockagon hypothetically would exist with some issues, but not that many. A level 4 Blockagon could exist with a lot of issues, but may still be able to survive. But the final level up, Blockagon with an unstability of 5 definitely can't exist without at least a lot of issues. Yeah. Nah, those guy isn't some guy in a bag down there. There are actually concepts for the more stable Blockagons built, but I'm way too late to never mind. I'm getting them out. Wow, these guys are dusty and way more easily breakable, which I guess is lower accurate. I mean, they're literally more unstable. Nah, cam, cam. Okay, almost knocked the camera out. This is, first of all, this is very dusty. Like, very dusty. My hands are covered in dust. What's it? His Information Season 2 gonna be about dust every episode. Again, not episode video. Yeah, this is the unstable. The 3 concept Blockagon and the unstability 4 Blockagon is in a bag down there. Or I'm too lazy to rebuild it. Rebuild it. Rebuild it. And this is the unstable T5 Blockagon. Can you see why it's so unstable? It's made of okay, this isn't low, or it isn't can, but then out of university, in real life, it's made of an even worse quality fake Lego than these guys. So yeah, I'm gonna put these back now, back where they belong. All right, so that was these guys. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, camera almost fell over. Yeah, so that was these guys. I Here's this. So once again, the currently remaining hints are war, space kaiju, a triangle, and elemental. So again, if you want to predict any of them in like posts, like you want to make art of what you think they're gonna be, do that. I have a community for a reason. Just click the community button on my channel. It's not that hard to go there. So yeah, don't use AI if you're making art of them. Like, subscribe, stuff, whatever. Bye.